Can I start?
Yes.
All right. Good evening, everyone. Thanks for joining the session tonight. Thanks to Mr. Gangade for the opportunity to participate in this section. Yes, this is my second time actually doing this session. I think last time we met was from so right. So today we'll be talking on. Let me just clear this thing. So today we'll be talking on VLOOKUP. Right? And when we talk of VLOOKUP, what does it do? So VLOOKUP is among list of functions. What do we mean by lookup function? Let me bring up.
Yeah, hello, Papo, you are breaking. We can't hear anything.
Wow, can you hear me now?
Yeah, it's breaking from your side.
Wow. Let me just start for 15 minutes. This is an example of what sometimes I say like you put yourself. Can you hear me very well, everyone?
Yes, we can hear you. But it's
So,
echoing.
here I am. I'm in a closed space. Let's see, open window. Maybe because of the presentation. Seems so. Is it better? Hello. Is it better now?
Yes, it's better.
Yes,
We can hear you clearly.
it's better now.
Thank you. Yeah, I was in a closed place. So when we talk of VLOOKUP is just like you can see this man. Let's say maybe a student. I want to go and borrow book in the library. You already have the list of them. I read book now. Right? Look up the still example of maybe they call a Bible verse, maybe Quran or Bible verse for us to check. You know, you open your Bible to check it exactly what VLOOKUP does for us. So VLOOKUP give us the ability to what to check up an item in another database. And example again to make us understand, like I use one time for people use a matric number for students. The lecturer will tell you if you are writing how do you think that the lecturer is going to know your full name? He's going to know your department, he's going to know your college or your faculty that you belong to. Without your matric number that he has with him, right? He can actually get every details about you. It's just like when we talk of staff ID, maybe your jam number. Now, when you are doing something, they only tell you what drop your number or your NIN. There is a place where what other details about that is being stored. So anytime you just need it, you just take it up and say, okay, who is bearing 111? I want to see the name. Just on the main database, the full details of that person or what you are holding is what is there. So like this person now, let's say maybe a student now, he will have the name of what he wanted to look up. First of all, he will check this first row, right? Is my author or the book I want to borrow, is he Ariusa or not this shelf? It will come to another shelf, right? Exactly how VLOOKUP does. So VLOOKUP will check through the whole row to return what you wanted. If I'm telling you, I'm looking for 111, what's the name of also being 111? You see that 11 that I called, is what I would connect what I'm looking for. The full details of that person. Then let me try to show us more about the VLOOKUP, right? VLOOKUP helps to retrieve information from a table using a lookup value. What is our lookup value? Lookup value is that thing that will connect us to what we are looking for. Example now, a lecturer collected a student's matric number. He doesn't know the student, he doesn't know anything about the student, but he went to the registrar of the school. As we all know that the registrar of the school has inside the school generally. What we do is just give the registrar that matric pizza. I give the name of what do you think the person? We just go to the registrar, right? And say, okay, by the time we see, we just trace it out exactly what the lookup does for us. Do we get it? Is it clear? Can I proceed? Hello? Do we get it? Will I proceed?
Yes, yes, we can.
Yes,
Yes.
we can hear you.
All right. So that's exactly what VLOOKUP does. VLOOKUP, it looks vertically, right? According to I think that's what I can say. It helps you to give information vertically. These are some of the things that VLOOKUP will look for. And like I've told us before, what is our lookup value? Lookup value is that thing that will connect you to the data source. You can forget maybe the lookup value. What is lookup value? The summary of what VLOOKUP, the lookup value is all about, right? Is what I'm trying to tell us. You collected the staff matric, staff ID. Now you want to know the go to HR and drop that staff ID and say, please, this staff ID, let me look for the department. You say that staff ID that you put to HR, that will be your what? Your lookup value. So if it's matric number, if it's your BVN, that's your lookup value. Like I said, exactly, they gave me a class, maybe Quranic verse, I should go and check. You see that Quran now is not like the database. That verse I now wanted to go and check, if you're a Christian, so that Bible verse I wanted to go and check is not your lookup value. Then your table array is not that data source where the full information is. So like maybe register, the Bible, the Quran that I just named. That's an example of your table array there, which is what like your data source where you have the full information about that thing, right? Example is when they publish some things, they won't publish the full details about it. They only show us what we need to know. Maybe your data on maybe on Jam Portal self. There are some details like that, right? But there will be a place that what the full details are being stored. Your matric number or staff ID or your NID that will connect this value and your work and your table array that will connect them together, right? That will now become what's okay. Now move to this place. What column index number? What is column index number? Column index number is now what the column that you want to return. Now, what do that mean? You know that when we have a table can have 7 rows. Maybe now you want to maybe the value that you want to return. Maybe let's example, I want to return the gender of a matric number. Column that you now put, right? But I the first I will tell you to tend to understand it better, right? Column index number the
Hello, sorry to interrupt. It's like the network is really breaking. I don't know. Like 2 people are experiencing this.
Yes.
It's breaking terribly.
Is the network still breaking? Let's talk. Is network still breaking?
Yes, I still breaking.
Yes, maybe that will help.
Check the chat. People are commenting on the chat.
I'm coming. Let me change my location. So once it's better, I will keep talking. Once it's better, I can just let me know. You are not responding. Can you hear me very well?
Yes, we can. I hear you.
All right. So let me stay here. Then see, you can hear me very well. So let me put it from here. All right. So like I was saying, a table can have up to 7 columns. So which column is actually what containing the value that you want to return? That's what we are now going to specify it. Then we now talk of range lookup, right? What is range lookup? Range lookup is not determining, okay, what you are looking for. If I didn't see, should I return to something what's closer to it? I will return the exact. And what does that mean by that? A teacher called the class captain and said, call me Seun, right? In SS3B. The class captain will go to SS3B and call Seun. In case Seun did not answer, we'll go and tell the teacher that what I did not see Seun. But if the teacher said, call me Seun or somebody that his name is close to Seun, okay, Seun is not there. But now see somebody maybe bearing Sheson or Shemilore, you will call that person. And that's what the range lookup, that's what it does. So it determines if actually it exists, return it. But if it does not exist, then it's going to return what some, right? Approximate match. That is what, if what you are looking for is not there, it's going to return what is closer to you, right? And you have what we call what false match, false, which is exact match. That is, if I ask you that, okay, call me Shehu, if you not see Shehu, don't call anybody. If I'm asking you that, okay, return Jenna for 111 match, if that 111 match it does not exist, right? You can only look to the right. Yes. You can only retrieve data to the right of the first column divided to the top. Yes. What is connecting your table and what is connecting this your lookup value and this your table array together now? And the column that you want to return must always be on the right side. What you want to return can never be on the left side, right? I will still show us the example of all this so that you can see. VLOOKUP does not have the capacity to look to the left. If it's looking to the returning error for you, can only look towards the right. So I think I've explained this much. And also, basically, that's what VLOOKUP, that's what it does. Before we move to the practical section, which of these parameters or arguments, which of these parameter or argument is not clear to us? Which of these parameters, so that I can recap before we move to the practical section? Are we good? Let's respond. Somebody show me and talk. Are we clear?
Yes, please.
Yes, yes.
Okay, so we are fine, right? Okay, thank you. Let me stop sharing. Let me go to the right. So, for example, now this is an example of how the data actually exists on another table. You can see now this product ID. When you see product ID, something should definitely inform you as an ID that what product is. So if you are definitely having a product ID or anything ID in your table, then you can actually ask this but I can see that this is the key here. That means what the full details exist on there. How like more now is actually they publish a school result now, right? You only see student matric number. So if you forgot or let's say it's not possible to forget your matric number, only see the matric number. It's telling that what the name and other but I think that okay, this is now my number.
Yeah, Mr. Paul, seems like the audio is very, very bad.
So this is bad. You
It's breaking very badly.
Wow. Well, I can hear you very well. Your own voice is not breaking. That's what is baffling. I can hear you guys very well. Is it good now?
Yes, it is better now.
Very well. Okay. I think my headset was connected. I think it was speaking from the headset. So
Yes, could be
good. Sorry.
the
Oh, I hope
interference.
we all got everything that I've said before.
Can you
I hope we
just
got
start
everything
over
that I've
from when
said
you
before.
open this table? Yeah, I heard that. I don't know about others, but can you recap on this table you opened?
This one, Abby.
Yeah.
Okay, so like I was saying, I said first thing when as an analyst, how you will know that a data exists somewhere else that you need your VLOOKUP to work with, right? Is that you see something like ID. It might not be product ID, it might just even be an ID alone. Might be maybe sales side, might be customer ID, might be staff ID or employee ID, but there will be something like ID attached, right? So that place is what will now give you should I say, a glimpse of idea that, oh, we have these full details of this data somewhere. Then I will now need my VLOOKUP to bring it up. You can see this one now. I'm seeing something here, product ID. So I want to know which product is attached to this thing. What kind of product? Is it fast movable goods? Is it eatable goods? Or what kind of product? Is it tangible or intangible? You understand? You really want to know because mere using an ID, you want to know. An example of what something that always strikes someone when you see something, just like maybe they tag one place, one, they tag another place, two. You'll be like, please, what does the meaning of one? I don't know you get what I'm saying. Exactly how VLOOKUP does for us. You're able to, once you see a data set, it helps you to know that, okay, there are more information to this thing that I'm seeing beyond what I'm seeing. So like this one now, we are seeing product ID. It's telling us that what this product exists somewhere else, right? That's just what, because you know that for us to have a product ID, and there should be something like at least product name, we must know, okay, this FURBO, what does it represent? We need to know what are the other details as regard this, right? So that's exactly what we'll be using our VLOOKUP for. So for this case study that we are working with now, right? I have this order sheet here, which is a customer product. You can see. So this is the product table that contains what? That contains the further details about that VLOOKUP. You can see. Can you hope my audio is better now?
Yeah, it's clear, much clearer now.
Okay. So we can see now this place now connecting with what to it. So now say, okay, for example, now I want to know the name of this product itself. I want to know which product is what is this. So if I will now come to, let me just hide this sheet, right? Let me just hide it. Not working with it. You now want to say, okay, this product, I want to know the name. Let me just create a new column here, right? I want to know the product name. Product name, right? We have something like this. I want to know the product name. You now do your what? VLOOKUP. Like I told us, VLOOKUP. This our lookup value now will be what? What is connecting this place and these are what? Our other, this one I'm pressing escape that is bringing this thing up. What will be your lookup value is what is here and on the product table that is connecting them together. Is that your product ID? So is that product ID that will be your what? Your lookup value? Is that should I say your ID, your primary key here, something that is common to both of them, right? Something that is common to both of them. See that, okay, order, you have product ID here. Okay, I have product ID. So which means what? You can use this product ID to join. You can use this product ID here and join it with this what? Product table here to return the what? To return the name. Do you get it now? Because what this is what is connecting to them. So what I'm now saying in essence is, if you're able to do something like this, Control C now. I want to show us simple without and do Control F. You now do paste, right? You now do what? You can see now it's telling us that this is the. So once you see that this is the thing, you can easily trace it down here and say, oh, this is the product name of this what? Of this ID. Do you get it now? Do you get it more? Is it clear?
Yes, it's clear.
All right. So that is just how VLOOKUP. But VLOOKUP is very simple. VLOOKUP is very simple, right? So I start VLOOKUP to VLOOKUP. So our lookup value now will be what? Will be this, right? It's going to be this. Then click it, press your command. So table array, like I've explained to us, our table array is what? The data source, the database, where that full record is being stored. Let's say now register as a full record of every student in the school. So this value too that we call our lookup, where does the full data of it where does it reside? That's when now come to our products. Okay, now you will now select the whole table here. You can see here, select everything. I'll just use my Ctrl Shift down to select everything. We've selected the table array. After this, I will now press my comma. It's not asking me for my for my column index number. And like I told us before, that our column index number is our is the column that we want to return the value, right? So what's the column that I want to return the value is what? Is product name. What index number is our column? Now start counting here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that means where you want to return what? Product name. If you want to return subcategory now, you put 3. If you want to return category, you put 2. If you want to return this product ID again, you put 1. It will still return it, right? But this one want to put 4. Where's your 4, right? Comma. So this one, like I've explained to us, exact match or approximate match. What does exact match mean? Exact match is this particular ID. This is our issue that we are looking for. Is what you should return for us. If you did not see it, tell us that you did not see it. If you now click approximate match will now give you something that is closer to it or within that range. I will show us another example where we're making use of it when we do mark grading, right? I'll be showing you. So once you see like, okay, it's the exact match that we wanted, you now click your you press false or you type your 0, right? 0 or false is the same thing. 1 is true. Then click your okay. You can see now it has it has connected them together using the site. So if you go to this place now and look now, you see like it's now returning this name for us. So once you've done that, you can now do your double click down, then that's it now. If you check this one, let's copy this, copy and come here, right? Let me do my Control F and I paste it. You see? Then I do it. You can see. You see the name here now. Self-addressive label. And that is exactly what is now showing us. Let me fold the range, right? You can see now, that's what it's showing us. Do you get it? If you want it to return maybe product subcategory, just change the column index number, 3. You can see now label. If you come to that item that we just searched for, you can see now label. Because our 1, 2, 3 is here. This is what it will return for us. Is it clear? Do you have any question?
Just clear.
Very well, right? So another thing I want us to take note of, right? Since we already got the first stage, so I need to show us the other side too. Always watch the range of the table that you are selecting. See, for example, now I selected my table from A to D. A to D is 4. I cannot come here now and say I want it to return 5. It will not go. You can see it's returning ref because why? The range that I'm covering is only 4. It can never It can never cover up to 5. A, B, C, D. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now I'm not saying that I want to return value. I want to return value which is E, and it's not in my range. So me always ensure that whatever that you are selecting for your range here is what you are returning, right? Let's say, for example, since we already understood the first stage, that's why I'm taking us a step further now, right? Let's say, for example, I only want to return, let's say, I only want to return product category. I only want to return product category now. What will I do? I'll just do my is equals to VLOOKUP, right? VLOOKUP, this value. So since I already know that what I want to install is on this column B, I can just select only these 2 columns, right? Then my comma 2, comma first. Let me use first this time around. I said 0 already, so let me use 4 so that we can see that both are what the same. I press my, you can see now, is returning furniture for me. Why? Because what? AB is within the range. If I'm coming here and I'm saying that I want to return, let's say for example, I want to return C, which is my subcategory now, and I put 3 here now. And I put 3 here now. It will not go. You can see why? Because what? My range that I'm saying that I want to pick is only 2. Now I'm saying I want to what? I want to return 3. It will not go. But let's say, for example, now I now use style and change this one to C. All right. And I click enter. You can see now it now returns something. Why? Because what's the table source, the table range that I'm selecting here, A to C, is actually up to what? Up to 3. Do you have any question? Is it clear to us before we take a step further? Any question?
Please, I want to ask.
Yes.
I have a question. Okay,
All right, go ahead.
assuming we have the product name before product ID, will it work?
It will not work. That was what I said I wanted to confirm. That was what this place was saying. This side here, that
Okay.
VLOOKUP will never look to the left, and we'll be
Okay.
practicalizing it to now, right? So let's see, since we already understood how it works now, right? So let me create an empty column here, right? So let me bring this column to that side. Let me bring this column to that side now. See now, this is exactly what we are saying. You can see this place now. What we want to return is actually here. And what is connecting them is this product ID here, and is what product ID. You can see now this value now is what is at the back of it. So it will not go. Right? So what is connecting them is this place. So it must always ensure that whatever is connecting what you wanted to look for and where it is together, always ensure that it's always on that first line. It's always on that first line, so that anything you want to look for is always on the what? On the right. Because what VLOOKUP cannot look to what? To the left. Even when you want it to look up now, what do we call the column index number? Do we say -2? Because why? Okay, let's try it so that we can see. But I'm sure we all got what I'm saying, right? We all got it, right? So this, comma. So do we now say, okay, let's say all this one now. Let's say we are selecting from here, right? To this place now. We now say 1. Abi, Miss Majidara, should I say 1, right? And I press
Yes.
1, and I say 0. It will not go. You can see now NA. Let me minimize this. It's telling us NA. Why? Because what? The value does not exist. It does not exist. Why? Because this is what we are returning here. And this is supposed VLOOKUP cannot look to what? It cannot look to the left. It can only look to the what? To the right. Is that clear now? So
Yes.
I just proved this this part of the presentation, which is this way. VLOOKUP can only look to the right. It cannot look to the left, right? But there are ways to it. By the time we get to that place where we're doing what's it called? Index match and XLOOKUP, I think they have the capacity to return value either left or either right. Right? They can look to the right and they can look to the left. But index match and XLOOKUP can actually do that for us. In case you want to take a step further in our learning, you can actually try to jot that down, right? XLOOKUP and index and match. They're all what we call lookup functions. They're all under lookup functions. So far, no question on this stage, right? So we are done with the part 1, which is we're working
I
with
have
the.
a question, sir.
Yes, go ahead,
Yeah,
please.
for the data on the left, can we
Yes.
also, is it advisable to move it to the right side so that we'll be able to look for
Yes, but
look
what
it
do you
up?
do? Yes, now like this one, I can say, oh, because
Let's take
I
it.
can say, oh, because I want to return product category now, right? And product category is on this side, and I know that what I'm using to connect them is my what? Is my product ID, and I'm seeing that product ID is here, and what is connecting them is that you can actually move it here, cut it here, and paste on this column, but there are sometimes like if you don't want to scatter your data, right? It's not always advisable professionally to be doing that. And that's why I made mention of index function that you index and match. Though that one is not our topic for today, so I won't be showing us, right? I won't be showing us. But let me do something like this, right? So that let me just show us quickly. I will not explain much, just to see how index and match can actually work. That's not our topic for today. So you just see how it works. This is the index and match. The array is just what? See the array as your database too, where what you want it to return. So I want to return something here. So what index return? Index always return the value. Index always return the value. I will come here and I will add I'll add my match to it, right? I'll put a match. So what I want to match with it, is this table, this other here, comma. Where should you look it up? You should look it up here. Come here and look up this place, right? Comma 0. You can see now it actually look up the product. What's it called? Function. So what do index match do is that index match return the value. If I say is equals to index, see now, index, let's say I want to return here now, index a comma what? Row 2. Now, if I say row 2, you can see now is returning this value for us. So what I simply do here, just what? I just make how Excel should determine the row number of this value, the row number of this our value, that okay, this value now I want to return. How Excel should now know that is row 2 that I should return, or is row 3 that I should return. That's the value that I now pass as my match. And now let me copy this match out, right? So that we can understand when we are reading it up on our now paste. Let me copy this thing out. What happened here? If I want to copy, I want to copy this formula new. So something that I didn't have mouth is not wise than us. You always find a way. So yeah, so I copied this here. So I paste it now, right? I can paste it here now. So let me just add equals to it. You can see now, see what is returning. It's going to this place, product B of B is now returning what? Row 2. Product B of B. So we just come here and we just count what? Row 2. 1, 2. So that's why like is looking this place now to return the value that is here. So it has the ability of returning what to the rep, because what index match will always return the value. So once it's now returning the value, I have now passed this value there, that okay, this is the row number of this place that I should return with my match function, right? So we can try to take that up when on our personal reading and see. It's very simple to know, very, very simple to know, right? Is that clear, everyone? Is that clear?
Yes, boss.
All right.
It's
So
clear.
that just it. Yes. So it's not at.
Please, sorry, please, I need to ask. So that means index match rather, or
Return row
was it
number.
index? It works same like VLOOKUP.
Yes, but you have to combine them. Index and match is until you combine them. That's what I see. That
That's when it
index.
works like this.
Yeah, you can see this place now. Index is returning what? Is returning the value here. You can see now. Match is returning the row. So if I now want to dynamically make it, you know that I use what? I use index and 2. You see that this 2 is what? I coded it, right? But if I want it to be dynamic, that's when I will now pass my match function inside it. So is that match function, is the result from that match function that will now determine what it should return. See now, see what I'm telling us here. See this place now, right? Let me show us what I'm saying. So see our index product A of A is here. These are product A of A here, right? And you know I told us that what index always return what value, which is something like this, right? You can see value 2. You can see this 2 that is here now. That is what I now pass my match that I should determine it. See now, if I press this code F9 now, F9 can see now. See all our match function that we have now, 2. So it is these 2 that will now go inside our product function and count it 1, 2. By the time I count that 2, we now return what? Furniture. Is it clear now, ma? Do you get it very well now, ma?
Oh, so index works in row.
Index work in row. Why the index match
Okay, yes.
return the value? So index match will now use the results from your match to now count the what? The row that I should return. Is that clear now?
Okay, yes, it is.
All right, very well. Thank you. Thank you. Who else
Thank you
is
very
not
much.
clear? All right, no problem. You are welcome. Let's practice on our own to be well grounded in it. It's very simple to know, right? So that will take me to another section, another part of VLOOKUP that I want to show us. And that is the part that deal with the approximate match. And with that, we are done, right? We are done. So let me go to the slide and let me go to the slide and do that. Where is it? Oh, so you, I'm looking for it. Yes, something like this. This is what we can use our index. This is what we can use our approximate match. You know that we've been using exact match before, but now we can use exact match. So these are the things that we need to know. First, if you want to use exact match, ensure that your table must be sorted in ascending order first. Always ensure that your table that you want to look up is something like this. Don't go and put 80 here, 81 here. No, it will not give you the right value. Because what? In case if you did not see, let's say now he's looking for 71, he did not see 71, then it should come to what? It should come to 70. So now imagine now you now have 73 up, you have 75 down. Beneath the bottom, you have 77. It's going to scatter the brain, right? So that's why it's always good at what? You arrange everything that you want to do in an ascending order that it is stated here. And another thing is the table should only have the unique value. And what does that mean? Don't have 70B. And go and have another was 70C again. No. You understand what I'm saying? Like you shouldn't have 70. Yeah, I'm pressing shift with it. You shouldn't have 70 here and have C here again. Excel will not know which one to pick for you. So you might not get the right value because of the duplicate of this what 70 that exists here and 70 that exists here. Is that clear? Do you get it? Can I proceed? Who has any question?
Yes.
Right, thank you. So this is an example of a marking guide in school that we all know, that they always tell us if you score 40, D, you understand, we all know it now, 70 and above. But this place now, anybody that score 80 and above is A. Anybody that score between what 70 to 79 is scoring what B. Anybody that gets from what from 50 to 69 is getting C. And that's what we want to return here now, right? So I proceed now. Still the same way we've been doing it before. No magic, no paparazzi or anything. Still the same VLOOKUP that I've been using. So I'm going to come to this. So this person, I want to see this person scored 71. What grade is he? Is it grade is it grade A? Is it grade B or something, right? So you can use here, let me say here, come here and do is equals to VLOOKUP, right? What do you want to look up? This 70 here, comma. Where do you want to look it up? Where do you have your marking guide or your grading scale? We have it here. Now see now, comma. Which column do you want to return? 1, 2, column 2. Where's your 2? What is the range lookup? I've explained this place to us. True is for when you want to get something closer. If exact does not exist, right? Okay, call me 71. Okay, if 71 does not exist, but I found 70, should I bring 70? Yes, bring 70 for me. That's your what? That's what true match well. But most time in real world, right? If you are not working in academic setting, that you use these grading skills, or maybe where you deal with marking, or where you deal with maybe you want to set KPIs for driver. Yes, I've used this one very well. Maybe a driver that scored between 10 to 20, he should collect 10,000. The one that scored between this and this. So those places you make use of this approximate match, but most times you often work with the exact match, right? Because you always want to return the exact value. You will not want to, you are not dealing with range 1 to range 10. 0 to 1 on anything. Unlike maybe you are doing performance, should I say performance bonus? Yeah, if you are doing performance bonus now, maybe sales rep, sales agent. Now you want to tell them that okay, anybody that made what's it called? Anybody that made maybe 1 million and above, 50,000. Anyone that made between 800 to 900, 10,000. You know those skills, right? But if you know that you are dealing with that, you make use of your what? Of your approximate math. And don't forget to follow this that I've stated here. The table must be in ascending order, and the table should only have what? Unique value in the lookup column, which is this place that we are looking it up, right? So 2, then I'll come here and put my what? 1. Either I type 1 or I type my what? My true, then I close the bracket. You can see now 71B. You can see that is right. You can see now 71B. You can see now because you can't find anywhere between what? You can't find anywhere between 71 and you see that, oh, this is 80 here. 80 is 5. We'll now come down again and see what is closer to it. So if assuming now you did not have something like 70 now, it will find a value that is nearer to that 70 and give you maybe, let's say maybe 50 now. Let's say if I'm deleting this place now, let's say, I think she's giving us 50. You can see now, because what? That is what is closer to it. That's what is closer to it. So if I put back 70 now, you can see it's returning back to B, right? Then I drag down, you can see now 16. It's saying that 16 score E, you can see now. D, 45D, which is right, because it's only anybody that score what? This place that can get it. So if you put 95 now, if you put 50 here now, you can see now 50 is returning the exact man. And that's what I was saying, that in case the example now, a teacher sent the class captain, call me anybody that is Sheung or somebody closer that his name look alike like Sheung. So if the class captain did not see Sheung and the class captain can see that Shemi Lore is in class, he will just say Shemi Lore, class teacher is calling you. He will find the name that is what? That is similar to it and what? And give it to, and call the value out. And that's exactly what is that. We can say 77. We can't find 77 here. We can only see what? 70 and 80. So what this thing do that? It will never give you this one, because why? 77 exists between what? 70 to 80. And you can say, oh, this one is 80 to be given to it. So we definitely now fall back. You just take a reverse step backward and return what? This 70. Is that clear, everyone? Do you have any question? I hope my explanation is very explicit enough for us. Who has any question? Feel free to ask a question. Oh yeah, I'm waiting for us. Miss Oluwatola, Mr. Sam, Mr. Jamiu, Miss Yemisi. Are we cool? Do we get VLOOKUP now?
Yes, I think I understand it now. So I'll just do some catch up with the video when posted.
Yes, and if you are not clear, you can actually message me on WhatsApp too. So
All right, sir.
you can actually guide us. I think it's fine, right? Let's practice. Let's look for most scenario. We use this. I've told us most of the scenario, right? Especially if you are doing grading. Maybe they want to do performance rate. Anybody that score 5, anybody that score should be given this. By the time you want to do that, you work with your what? You work with approximate match, because while you are dealing with range, you are dealing with. But if you know that, okay, you want to know somebody that is bearing 111, you want to know the exact name of that person, you work with the exact match. All right, that's just how it is. You never say should give you somebody. Maybe they want to justify somebody, or they want to give somebody query now. You now say they should use approximate match. So in case that person's name does not exist, they should not query another person. So it's not done, right? So those are the instances that we actually make use of it in the workspace, right? In the corporate world, right? Because I always love, like when I facilitate section like this, I always tell people how you can use it at work and how you can know when and how to use it at work. And these are the instances whereby you can actually use them, right? That's exactly how you can use them. So rating, salary grade, maybe they want to give bonus, maybe okay, anybody that came to work 10 times in a week, you should collect 5,000. Anybody that came 11 times to 20 times, you should collect 50,000. By the time they are doing that kind of something, right, you work with approximate match. so that anybody that falls within that range, you have a grade attached to them. So that's it. We all know this thing now. Our WAEC, our school, our CGPA. We all cry. It's just 1 mark for me to enter a 3 mark, 3 points. So that's exactly what is being done. Because a teacher cannot have like 100 students. You now be doing all this thing manually. Be doing 45A, 45B, 45C, all those. So that's just how it works. So I think this will be stopping for tonight. You can see we close early, right? We close early. That's 9 minutes behind the schedule. So we not even spend up to 50 minutes, considering the time that we started the section. So I appreciate everyone for joining tonight. And I wish you all the very best. Let's do well to ask questions. Post your question on the group page. That's the best way to learn. Anywhere you are stuck, anywhere you are challenged, right? Message Mr. Gbenga, tell Mr. Gbenga to link you up to me. I'll be glad and be willing to guide us, to shed more lights. Yeah. Thank you, everyone. Let's have a great weekend. Bye-bye.
Sorry, I think you are top Finity, right?
Yes. All right. Thank you, everyone. Good night. Have a great night. Mr. Gbenga, sir, we can stop the recording now. I'm done.